So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. So off we go then. Pedro Neto. He won't be happy with that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi tries making a foray down the right. Wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
It's out for a goal kick. Rudiger. He's gone forward. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking to set and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Now it's Drogba. Drogba, oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's picked his way through. Rodri deals with that comfortably.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Messi goes short. And it's Messi. Pirlo. Great chance! Goal! Croatia! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Croatia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside. Messi. Can he latch on to this? Up he goes! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. A great delivery and a finish to match.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Croatia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Has a go! Can he spark a counter here? Pirlo. And here's Drogba. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Now it's Osimhen. Croatia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pirlo, played right into his path. Now the ball's gone astray. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Rodri for Olise. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Seedorf has created one goal already. Now it's Drogba. He's on. There's the shot! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's come back out to him. Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Rudiger. Rodri. Just 5 minutes left until the break.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, what a pass! And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well played. Cafu.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard cuts it out. Seedorf. And it's Seedorf. He is through here! And it's Hullet. It's Pirlo. Pedro Neto. Good read, needed to be. Cafu. And the first half is done. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Gate. Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Pass somewhat off target. Rodri. Marquinhos. That's going to go a long way. And they're back on the ball again. In with a header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Now it's Pedro Neto. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the counter is on. Drogba is wide and looking to get onto this. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to...
Olise! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good
The
conversion
attendance
rate.
for this match was
Croatia appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. Rudiger. Rijkaard.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Pull it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedro Neto. He's got the shot away! Cleared without complication. Olise. That's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Drogba. Header! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 22, Osman. Number 10, Erling
Gabriel.
Haaland. Number 3, Rudiger. Number
Gakpo.
16, Rodri.
Oh, the shot could be on here. And the shot!
Marquinhos.
Oh, brilliant save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Number 15, Lukaku. Number 21, Gabriel. Number 7, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 11, Bellingham. Substitution.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And now they can spring out of defence. "75 minutes played. Buffon getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos looks to get on the end of this. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Looking for the runner. Well timed, excellent interception. And that has put paid to that. Cafu, he's got away.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And the counter-attack could be on here for Croatia. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, this is a great position. It's Pirlo! He's kicked it out just. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. That was always going to be the keepers.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real...
Tries a shot! Just a whisker away. And it's Seedorf. Van Basten. Olise.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very...
Van Basten! Oh, another save.
Van Basten clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Has a look and plays it forward. Short changes him with that pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And through to the goalkeeper. Olise. Bullet. Gakpo. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Osimhen! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
In with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Corner number 2 then. Croatia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Osimhen. Pedro Neto. And he's straight offside. Pull it, and pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Olise. Is there a real chance? Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Pedro Neto. And the finish! He's delivered all right! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nicely aimed pass. Cafu. Cafu looking to penetrate opposition line. Van Basten! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gullit. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Basten.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Van Basten. Van Basten! Over to the left. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he put it away? Gullit is flagged offside. Pedro Neto. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Gullit. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now he's off and running. Oh, good ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the flag has stayed down. Cleared without complication.
Has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found a way through. Olise, he's had a shot! They've scored! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and
that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
With the father of a boy
Vietnam
in the green
ahead
backpack,
2-0, and they are looking good.
Member of staff. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway. And no, that was never going to make it. That's headed upfield. Bellingham. Olise tries making a foray down the right. Swung over. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Gakpo. He's gone forward. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Gullit. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's a goal kick. Cafu, driving forward. Bale. And he's had a hit! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Croatia are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Gullit. Number 22, Osman. Number 18, Gakpo. Number 11, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 20, Alvarez. Number 10, Erling Haaland.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Number 13,
and he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good ball! He's had a hit! Rummenigge! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kaká. Bale. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Xavi Simons. Rummenigge. And it's Seedorf. Kaká. It's Roberto Carlos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Bale. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vietnam finding their passes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Always onto this. Gullit. He's going for goal! And it's Azar. Oh, shot a goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Croatia have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Neto. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Azar. And that has put paid to that. Great ball. Haaland! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Haaland. Pullet looks to get on the end of this.
Has been indicated.
Xavi Simons. Alvarez. Alvarez powering forward. Alvarez! Great football, shot and save. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Osimhen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bellingham. That'll be a throw. Pedro Neto. The peerless Didier Drogba. Just... oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Drogba. Cafu. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Cafu. That's a decent clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and...
real chance! And that was very necessary. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. He's gone forward. Oh, it's just a little long. Rijkaard with the clearance. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Great position here. Pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's managed to get rid. And that's definitely not his best. He's had it taken off him.
This is the time you need that pace.
So it is still 0-0.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Osimhen chasing after it. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Gullit. Seedorf. Gullit. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Olise. Olise going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bellingham. Olise. Oh, sweet feet. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make...
He's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Opts for safety. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He is just caressing the ball. Saliba. Oh, what a ball! Pedro Neto. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Cafu turns and goes back. Nedved! Pedro Neto. And it's Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. Fiddles it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a...
He scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Seedorf. Hullet. Rudiger, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a lovely neat... And he's following up! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Croatia making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rijkaard cuts it out. Oh, can he get onto this?
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, no joy this time. Played out to the right. Nedved. Now it's Hullet. And the shot! Rudiger gets it clear. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Keeper's dealt with that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Chance here to counter. Pirlo.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Showing good feet. Bellingham. Camavinga. Seedorf did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. In with the challenge. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos swings it across, and that should get the job done. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Buffon catches it safely. And here's the chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf powering forward here. Pirlo. That's a fabulous ball. Hits one! No mistake! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Olise, and he's managed to get free.
Number 21, Gabriel. Number 2, Marquinhos.
Marquinhos.
Number 38,
Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Quality ball. Rummenigge. Showing great feet there. Rummenigge!
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's a stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Oh no, what has happened here?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Mighty looking ball, that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stones with the clearance. And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And here's Osimhen. Brilliantly cut out. Pedro Neto. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Osimhen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's played him through. Big chance, must be! Hit! Goal! Croatia!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Saliba. Olise. Saliba. And it's Rijkaard. Pedro Neto, up he goes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. That's a half-decent try.
Osimhen certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Spread neatly. Messi. Foot in. The ball has bounced loose now. Camavinga. Vietnam are behind here despite their domination of possession. Olise. Played back in. That is a brilliant interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gullit on a strong run down the right. And it's hoisted clear. And Hullet!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gakpo. Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And here's Gakpo. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Gakpo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard. For Pedro Neto.
Vietnam truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Gakpo. Good driving run.
Gakpo, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Five minutes till the break. Saliba. Good purposeful running this. And the counter is on. Cafu. Drogba. Oh, it's great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi goes short.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There's the hit! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hullet. That's a good ball out wide. Just eases him off the ball. Maldini. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he finish? No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Oh, shooting chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Now it's Hullet. He's cut it out. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. He can get that clear. Camavinga.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Hullet. Bellingham. He's a and the finish! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
The attendance for this match was
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
That was
Rummenigge.
lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph.
There's the shot! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to get it away. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pullet has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. And they can counter here. Pullet. That's good running with the ball for Pedro Neto. Pullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Croatia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Olise. Pullet. Hits one! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That looks a cracking ball. Seedorf. Drogba. No, it's Drogba. Gakpo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Olise! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Pullet. And he's quick to snatch it back.
2 minutes has been
That looks a
indicated.
decent ball. And he was quick to react. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, that's a key interception. And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Gakpo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.